What up, my friends? How you doing? Wizards has dropped a secret lair that actually looks worthwhile. So that's what we're going to take a look at today. I'm kind of surprised, but hey, I'm not complaining. So let's grab the live stream link, share that in the Discord, and then proceed from that point onwards. And for anybody who missed it, I was live streaming earlier already today for about an hour and a half or so, playing Minecraft over on the live stream channel. So if you missed that, you can always hop into the Discord. That is where I announce the streams so that you will not miss them. And that's where I'll be announcing the streams when I am away later this month in Toronto. Oops, did I just double share that? I wonder what happens if I do that. Let's find out. Okay, just shares it normally. Okay. Well, that's easy enough. That's easy enough. Okay. There we go. Switch this up. Perfect. Okay. What up, Eng, Corner, Jess, Anthroplasm, Kensuke, Fisher, Bowser, Millmaster, Jojo, Zircon, Memno. Who else we got in here? Shelton, Gerthulu, DJ Longhair, Donaldo, Shadows, Some, let's see, Nagel, Ganja, Gianna, Thrive, Juglum, Heavy Metal, Ned, Miko, Benjamin, David. Hello to everybody. Zircon, you just rage quit. You rage quit from the Minecraft server? Why? Why? Thrive, the Discord ping works well? Well, that's good. You found a natural lava trap. Oh. Well, if you lost a bunch of stuff and you want replacement stuff, bro, I have so much stuff. So I can hook you up. I can give you better gear, man. Hey, RJ Memno says, hey, can I get that pre-stream music as a ringtone? Well, what I can do is I can direct you to where you can find that music all by itself. So if you know what, I'll grab the link for you. Since you like it that much, I'll grab the link for you. I'll share it in the Discord, and then there are multiple different ways that you can basically like download a YouTube video as a song. And I'm not here to give you a tutorial on that, but I will give you the link so that you can look up how to do it if you don't already know, and then you can grab that and have it. I just got to find it. Where is it? Where is it? How is this? How long ago did I... Where is it? Well, no, that... Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, I found it. I found it. Okay, here's the link. Here is the link. Grab it. You absolutely have my permission to use it as a ringtone or like an MP3, whatever you want to do, like in terms of enjoying it for your own personal enjoyification. Knock yourself out, right? I give you permission to play it on a tablet and slap your dick against the tablet. However you want to do it. RJ Memno with an HC on the end. You're Lord of the Board, buddy. You made it. You have been gloried. Good Lord. And I have been blurried. Hold on. Let me deal with this camera issue here. It's always something, huh? It's always something. I hurt my jaw like yesterday, and then I had to go to the dentist today, and it did not help. It did not. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see. Where were we? Okay. What up, Joshua? No problem, Memno. Ganja. Did I see the TCG shop game on Steam? I haven't seen it, but a bunch of people have told me about it, including my buddy Double Strike, who's playing it. I've heard a lot of good things. I would probably enjoy having a copy of that game, honestly. So, but I haven't tried it. You had just gotten a hammer, literally first block breaks, gravel falls, you dig it quick and step forward. Before the next block breaks, lava hits your head, you start floating and trying to get out. Okay, I'm going to tell you how to save yourself from that going forwards. Do you know how to set your home in Minecraft? If you watched the live stream of me playing, you might have seen me going home, home, or whatever. If you go /set home and then type the name of the home, you can call it whatever you want. I just call it home so that it's easy to do, right? And then you have /home home. So you can set your home in water, right? I remember doing this in the past when I used to catch myself on fire accidentally. And I taught my buddies this too when they couldn't figure out how to open a portal to the nether. So they poured a bucket of lava thinking that it would ignite it and whatever and set themselves on fire and died. But yeah, set your home into water. If you want a hammer, like, I don't know what level hammer you made, but if it's just a stone hammer, go help yourself. I've got one in my ME system. So if you just follow the path out your front door, walk along the road, and then go into the back area of my base there, you'll find a little step plate. I don't know. You know about MEs, don't you? If you don't, whatever. I'm going to explain it to you like you don't know. So there's a little pressure plate. Step on it, and then there's a little grid screen there. Click on that, open it up. You can find a hammer in there that already has multiple moss put on it, so it regenerates. And you are free to have that because I've already got a new hammer. I don't use it anymore. It's just taking up space. So you'll be helping me by taking it, bro. You'll be helping me. How does one become Lord of the Board? Biggest super chat. That's how you become Lord of the Board. And if you manage to keep the title till the end of the stream, I put you on an art card. I put your name on an art card. I write the date and everything. And then it gets put in here. So this is the hall of championness. All these different people who have what's it called? One Lord of the Board. One Lord of the Board, right? So that's how you get up there. And then, 5 times. If you do 5 times, then you make it onto the roll of Mega Glory, which is starting to wrap around now. We're getting pretty wild with it. Heavy Metal, listen, man, don't even fucking try and talk shit if you ain't got the balls to even say dick. Eating pee is bad for the jaw. Be a fucking man, motherfucker. Say dick, you little fucking bitch, all right? Be a fucking man. You're in the military, aren't you? Fucking scrape the sand out of that fucking hole between your legs that you call a sad weenus. And fucking, like, if you want to talk shit, then at least have the balls to fucking do it. Nagel, what's my live stream Minecraft channel? I don't have a live stream Minecraft channel. I have a live stream channel where I do whatever I want on it. So earlier today, I played Minecraft over there. It's just the Hatcher Streams channel. So if you already know about that, then you already know where it is. Zircon, no problem, buddy. No problem. And if you lost some other stuff, like if you lost your armor and whatever, and you see armor in my ME that you want, help yourself. Boots, like chest plates, whatever. Because I just dump a bunch of crap in there, and those take up slots. So help yourself. Gianna, you ordered the Fallout Commander set from Costco today? Nice. Ganja says, use this to buy said game. I'd gift it, but I don't have you on Steam. You don't get to tell me what to do. Also, YouTube takes a cut of the money, so you get to be Lord of the Board. But if you want me to have it on Steam, you can gift it to me on Steam. I'll literally tell you my fucking Steam name, and you can add me as a friend. I've done it with other people before. Because I'll tell you right now, I'm going to fucking spend that money on ball bag cream because my balls are burning from fucking Heavy Metal's nonsense. Thanks for the super chat. But you don't get to tell me what to do with the money when it's mine. Petri, so much aggressive mining. That's what I do, buddy. That's what I do. What's the highest the board has ever gotten? 1020, I think it was. I think. Oh, Heavy Metal. Oh, you meant eating pussy, and here I am talking shit, thinking you were talking about pee for the weenus, bro. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Jupple, you like the weenus? I knew it, Mr. 69er. Naggle, no problem, buddy. The live stream channel is for all kinds of different things. Admittedly, the Minecraft streams aren't as big of an appeal to everybody because I haven't done a ton of gaming streams and people are used to whatever, but I'm not setting myself any rules for the live stream channel. Myself. There's multiple of me. What up, Black Baron? How you doing, buddy? Glad you like my stuff, bro. Ganja, you want to see if I'll play it on stream? I literally played a game on stream today. Part of the reason I did the Minecraft thing, I'm like, this will help me get back into playing Chandel, streaming, and other stuff. So yeah, you hook me that game, and we'll see what flies, bro. Brent, are you okay? Gixel shame? Are you having a seizure? Are you having a seizure? Ganja, send me an email at themagichistorian.com. Nope. At themagichistorian@gmail.com. And then I'll give you my Steam name because I don't know what it is off the top of my head. I'll give you the Steam info, bro. I'll give you that Steam info. What up, Cheetah? Oh, you want to echo what Baron said? Well, thumbs up to you too, bro. Brent says, the live stream channel's for hanging out without sabotaging monetization of a different channel and notifications of a different channel. You're absolutely right. It's mostly about the notifications, right? Because YouTube, whatever. And then I can do more streams. You know what I mean? Like, this is the second stream today. So people came and hung out at the Minecraft stream and I had a good time. I'm happy. Like, whatever I'm doing, I'm happy with whatever size crowd. I remember doing live streams for 1 or 2 people and having a great time because I don't give a shit. I have fun. Hey, Memno says, I love to hear you rant. Never change, my friend. I shan't. I shall continue to be a ranting maniac. Joshua, I think you mean to say you never played that old Chandel game that I have played a whole bunch. There are multiple over on my Hatcher channel. There's a bunch of videos where you can see me playing Chandel. On the live stream channel, I think as well, there is Chandel too. I can actually double check that right now. But there should be. Yeah, Super Chandel, Sloppy Chandel. There are 10 different episodes of me playing Chandel over on the Hatcher Streams archive. So that means that there's probably about 15 hours of gameplay. 15 hours. Thompson, how am I? I'm doing pretty good, bro. How you doing? How you doing? Fisher, you've been playing Tales of Iron? Never heard of it. Never heard of it, bro. Oh, man. Guys, I'm going on the record. I cannot handle spice. Carly made us chili today, and it was too spicy. And I'm sitting there literally, like, sweating. I'm wiping my forehead. My nose is running. And I bet you guys who like spicy food would have this and go, it doesn't even count as spicy. Also, I found spicy all-dressed chips. I found spicy all-dressed chips at the convenience store. So, I don't know if I'm honestly willing to try them. I thought about going, if somebody wants to PayPal sponsor that, I'll buy a bag of the chips. But now, after sweating over, I'm not sure. Am I just going to eat one chip and be like, I can't take it. I can't take it. You had the Chandel CD and book. You remember if you didn't patch, you could mana burn the opponent by tapping the lands. Not only could you mana burn them, but you could cheese them out because you set a stop to their upkeep and then you tap their lands. So they're tapped out for their entire turn and they take mana burn. That's the hardcore way to do it. Millmaster gifting a membership to Fisher. Nicely done, buddy. You're the member lord. So, yeah, I remember when I first started Chandel, I cheesed it. I did that cheaty crap. I also did the save right before you walk into one of those treasure mounds, reload until you get something good, right? Donaldo, your mom makes enchiladas and they're too spicy, so you need Tums and you're Mexican. Oh, you got scorpions? That's some high-level pepper spice there, Thompson. That's some high-level pepper, bro. Yeah, that's how do you make something that's already been made less spicy? Like if you have chili that's too spicy, how do you make it less spicy? Ganj, you just sent the email? Okay, hold on, let me check. All right. You know what my first instinct is when I read the email is I see your name and I'm like, hey, do you know Juan? Such a stupid joke. I don't even know if you're old enough to get that reference, you know? But I got your email, so we're good. We're good. I'll hit you back with the info, bro. You gotta try the spicy chips. It's not the death chip. Fair enough. If somebody wants to PayPal fucking sponsor it, I will try the spicy chips. That'll be the deal. That'll be the deal. Donaldo, listen, man, don't say white guys are great with spice. I'm white and I just said I'm terrible with it. Don't try and make me look bad. All right? I don't need that. I don't need that. Jugglim saying I'm still cool even though I suck at spices. Fair enough. Add citrus to make it spicy? Jess, you don't make more fucking chili. That's way over the top. Cream cheese and shredded feta. Disgusting, Nagel. What's wrong with you? That's two gross things jammed together. No. No. Mm-mm. Not happening. Sweet and some dairy. You know what? You guys are saying all kinds of all over the place. You need dairy. You need citrus. Make another whole batch of chili. If I make more chili, why would... You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's look at the secret layer. Let's talk about the secret layer. Fuck it. Fuck it. Okay. Okay, guys. All right, check it out. Check it out. Wait, this isn't where it's supposed to start. Here's where it's supposed to start. Okay. So this is a secret layer that is focused on, obviously, video game pixelization, but it's a Johnny has sent Fibblethip on a quest. Okay? So take a look at this, man. Up here you got Fibblethip's heart meter, right? Here you got him jumping over the little lava pits. This reminds me of the old school games that I used to play. It's weird to have the name and the casting cost all down here where the text box would be, right? And having sorcery down where power and toughness would be is strange, but whatever. This is a Extra Life charity secret lair. I really like these. I really like these. Also, I think that a Johnny might hate Fibblethip because he looks really, really happy in the ones where Fibblethip is getting messed up. Like Fibblethip is about to get a mana geyser enema right here, blasted up his butt cheeks, right? So, and you can see the door? See the door with the horns? You know who that is. You know who that is. Nicol Bulbous. Nicol Bulbous is behind that door because he's got bulbous balls. So, you got mana geyser. Then you've got lightning bolt. Again, look at how happy a Johnny looks as Fibblethip is getting lightning bolted by Nicol Bolas. And you can see Nicol Bolas's enemy health bar up there, right? So this is lightning bolt. Fibblethip is getting blasted. Also, take a look at his health, man. He took some damage from that lava blasting, right? And a Johnny looks so happy. But look at this one. Look at how unhappy a Johnny looks. Fibblethip has stopped. Fibblethip has stopped Bolas from getting him with Fierce Guardianship, which is a very strong commander card, man. You can play it for free if your commander's out, and you can just counter a non-creature spell. So you can see the magic getting blasted back as Fibblethip's like, no! Your magic shall not pass! Right? And it's blasting back at Nicol Bolas, and Johnny looks pretty upset. And then, there he is. Get some, Bolas! Blasted all over his chest. Delayed blast fireball. So the Fierce Guardianship is what makes this secret lair actually pretty decent from a value perspective. But overall, I love the vibe of this. Like, I love pixel art. I love old school video games. This is a winner to me, bro. This is a winner to me. So overall, you're helping charity. You're fucking getting a secret lair with some cool cards. Carly likes Nicol Bulbous and the look of the cards. Hell yeah, they got a nice vibe to them. Nice seeing you. It's been a little bit since I saw you at dinner. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to have these cards hang out with us on this screen too. So let's switch it up so that it will rotate between them. Okay, there we go. You thought Loot was the new mascot? Loot is random. Like the Thunder Junction, they shoved him in. Thunder Junction ranks as 7 on the Rabaya scale, which means it's highly unlikely we're ever going back to Thunder Junction. The set is considered a failure. Jeez, I wonder why. It's not like it was a stupid dumpster fire where you literally have centaurs with spears on, with spurs on, and none of it makes any fucking sense or anything, right? Huangrang, shouldn't Nicol Bolas be saying the effect of Lightning Bolt? It's all a Johnny. Like Dr. Light talking to Mega Man. Oh yeah, I love the old school video games, man. Hey, Memno says, I feel like Magic has lost its brand identity. Your feelings are absolutely accurate. And more people are cluing into the fact that Wizards has totally pissed so much random crap into the pool that it's more piss water than the original pure waters of Magic. So that's what's going down, bro. That's what's going down. Your feelings are accurate, 100%. Ned says, there's a snake in my boots. Yo, are you ready to take on the Oregon Trail? Are you ready for your guts to fall out from dysentery? Baron, you got a Loot plushie? Well, guess what? I got too many Loot plushies. So you may cry about it. I don't have any rage. I don't have any rage over Loot tonight, man. Honestly, Loot is stupid, but I was raging about Loot before they were like Wacky Racist Space Opera and everything else. So they're breaking my spirit. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's right, Concrete. Secret layer action. Carl, you're going to try and make the chili less spicy by adding buttermilk and honey, but you don't know if it'll work. It's worth a try. It's worth a try. I won't sweat and die. But no, for real, actually, I still can't get upset about Loot because that shit was fucking stupid. I know what I said, but it's not true. Fuck Loot. And now he's just being hugged by Valgavoth in the attic, or Jason Vraska are just like, well, he's not our biological child, so who cares, right? Right? We don't get to know any of the we're supposed to care that Valgavoth has Loot, but we're not supposed to care about how he got Loot. Does that make any sense to any of you guys? Because it doesn't make sense to me. It makes zero sense to me. Zero. I'll make that a little bit bigger. Whoop. There we go. Or maybe down here like this. Yeah, I like that better. There you go. There you go. I will share my screen with this pixelated coolness. It reminds me of old school Mega Man. It reminds me of old school like Legend of Zelda, the second one specifically. Yeah, Valgavoth has Loot, and there's like, we're supposed to care, but he does. He does. Jess, yeah, I wouldn't eat no super hot hot sauce. There's zero chance, bro. There's zero chance. I am anti-spice. What is Valgavoth doing to sweet little Loot? Don't worry, nothing that's story relevant or will ever come up, because who cares, right? Valgavoth is such a letdown, bro. In the artwork, we get crazy, like, let me send my endless legions of doom at you. Booga booga boo, I'm gonna shove all these dudes up your butt. And then, in the actual story, Valgavoth knocks somebody down with a wing. He knocks the Wanderer down with his wing. And then it's like, she cuts her way out of the webbing. What webbing? You forgot to fucking tell me about the webbing. It's the same thing that happened in the Thunder Junction story when Nashi used his techno drones to hack the high-tech elevator in Thunder Junction, the place that has all rickety wooden buildings. Except when we're doing a story about a megaplex that is a giant concrete building with a high-tech elevator that he can hack. And so he goes in the elevator and he goes up to Obeka and then he's like, I dropped my invisibility spell. You never cast it in the first place, dickhead. Not according to the story. So if we were supposed to be impressed that you showed up using invisibility, we're not, because you didn't fucking tell us. Brandon, correct. Magic story writing is ass nowadays. 100% correct. Valgavoth sounds a lot like a new school Phyrexian. Why? What are you talking about? He's just a fucking demon stuck in a house that's stretched to take over the whole plane. But also apparently didn't, because you have a bunch of dickheads from the 80s in there too. Olivier, can you buy them now? Oh, you want to know? You want to know when the secret lair is available? Hold on. I'll let you know. It starts on the 14th. 14th of October through November 17th, and it's not limited. So everybody who orders one gets one. They will print to order. They have some already made that they'll send it as the first wave. So if you want it faster, order it right away. But you have the full month to order it, and you'll get it. It's funny, I saw people talking about that going, wow, Wizards should do this with all the secret layers. And people are like, that's what they did in 2023. Like, that's what they did last year. But they just abruptly changed it. Petri, even my summaries of the stories can't make them digestible. I get it, man. People comment on Fantasy Geographic going, this story's stupid. And I'm just like, you should have seen it before I trimmed the fucking garbage out of it. Because I'll tell you the story in 10 minutes. I'll tell you a 10-minute installment. Wizards will take 32 minutes to tell you the same thing with a lot of really shitty writing. And it's just nonsense. It's fucking nonsense, man. Buckle up, man. If you don't like Universes Beyond, we're going into a world of multiple full sets in a year of Universes Beyond. Final Fantasy, Marvel, and who knows what desperate whoring they're going to do after that, bro. Yeah, Olivia, I like this secret layer. It's definitely going to be hit and miss. Some people aren't going to like it. I really like it. I think it's fucking cool. The artwork evokes awesome old-time video games to me, and Nicol Bolas and Fibblethip are fun characters. So it doesn't have a fucking ugly douchebag like Nico Eris on the cards, because Nico sucks. It's just the amount of narrative acrobatics you have to do to make those stories entertaining is amazing. You just got to trim it down. You know? Cut out a lot of the fucking fat and reword it in a way that makes it make more sense. Heavy Metal, you were on the phone with your friend who's also going through a difficult time where I hope that things get better for him. Amazon is trying to fire sale off for Prime Days right now. New Phyrexia and Murders at Karlov. Surprise, surprise. Well, on that note, remember to use my Amazon link. When you're buying stuff on Amazon, don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. You know what? Fuck it. Here you go. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. That's real, by the way. I know it's funny, but it's also real. I got an Amazon link, bookmark it, so that whenever you go to Amazon, you're automatically using my link, and then you're hooking me up. Jess, yeah, I would actually play that. I would play a game with Fibblethip as the hero fighting against Nicol Bolas. Why not? Why not? Oh, Olivier, I'm sorry to hear that your brain tumors have spread even further, buddy. That's rough. It must suck for you to have eyes and a brain that don't work right. AR, you're interested to see what they do with the foil versions? Oh, no. No. Stay away from the foils. It's a trap, bro. It's a trap. Actually, there's literally a post on Magic Reddit that was posted today where somebody's like, I very much regret buying a foil version of this secret lair. The foils suck. The foils suck. So, be careful, man. Be careful. Be careful. Release full new sets every 2 weeks. Oh my god. That could happen, right? We're getting them every like 7 weeks now, which is insane. It's insane. Heavy Metal's like, I can't believe you thought I'd talk shit about you with accusations of being dick. That's what my brain jumped to, buddy. It is funny. It is funny. Remember when Dynamite Hack covered Boys in the Hood? Yeah, actually, I do. I do. I can hear it in my head now. Come talking that trash and we'll pull your card. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Right? Right? Dustin, there's nothing to stop him from bringing Power Rangers in, bro. 100%. Heavy Metal, you owe $1,800 on your Amazon card and you forgot to use my link. Have you not bookmarked it? If you bookmarked it, that solves those problems. That solves those problems, right? Everybody's got their own choice whether to do it or not, but the correct choice is to do it. The correct choice is always to support me. Just saying. Just saying. I don't think there'll be Star Trek cards specifically, but I bet that the space set that's coming will have nods to Star Trek in it, right? Are there going to be pre-release events for Foundations? Yes, there will be pre-release kits for Foundations, regular boosters, collector boosters, all that stuff. All of it. So yeah, they can easily put anything into Magic now because they don't care. They don't care. Juggling, I have a hard time believing that if they tried to sell 12 parts of a deck across secret layers that it would go well. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. Break stops. What? Gotta start a Lord of the Amazon board. Look, man. I don't have a way to go in and see who spent what and fucking... I don't have that level of detail at all, right? It just gives me an overview. Going, this is how much people bought this month and if I get a bonus or not, kind of deal. Ned, yep, space set, racing set, what have we become? The next year is going to be goofy as hell. Yeah, Octopus, I've been saying the same thing. It's reasonable to expect that there will be some kind of Fifth Element nod as well. Star Wars, Star Trek, Fifth Element, the well-known space stuff. Nagel, Duskmourn's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. There are definitely people who like it, but in some stores are struggling to sell it and have discounted it, and some stores it's sold out. So it turns out when I put out my video talking about what a huge failure it was, I got more pushback than normal when I make videos talking about sets being failures. So it may be that Duskmourn's success and failure is in pockets, which shows a fragmentation of Magic players and their purchasing habits. And I don't know if that's genuinely good or bad for Magic, honestly. Heavy Metal, the bookmark doesn't work on mobile? Well, then you're banned from buying things on Amazon on mobile. It's that simple. You're not allowed to use mobile to buy Amazon, right? There you go. We figured it out. Dustin, you buy all your adult products through my Amazon link. I really appreciate that when you're buying your Depends, like old man diapers, that you use my link, buddy. All of your adult products, I guess your catheter tips and all that stuff. Thanks, because it all adds up. It all adds up. Spaceballs, there might be a Spaceballs reference. That could totally happen, 100%. 100%. Shane, you missed my Minecraft stream today and you totally had the shards I needed at your base. Bro, that was the most frustrating shard hunt I've ever been on. I cannot believe how hard it was to find earth shards. It was crazy. It was crazy. Like, wild. Just wild. Millmaster says if you bookmark the link in your browser, build your cart in the app, and then open the link and log in on the browser and complete the order, it'll count. There you go. This man's thinking. Millmaster's got it sorted out. Joshua, F-Zero, nice reference. I remember F-Zero. That's true. Have you? Oh, if you're just talking about like it sounded like you were talking about You Did It Again. You are correct. You atoned. You atoned for your Amazonian sins. Amazonian sins. You atoned. So I finished The Expanse. Man, did the last season suck dicks. I watched the last episode and I was just like, this blows. I'm not even going to miss this show anymore. So I guess in a way they did me a favor. Because the show fell off, and it fell off hard. It fell off hard. Ned, I was so right on Dave the Diver. It was really fun. Dave the Diver's got a lot of character. I'm good at finding good games to play, man. I have good taste. Do I remember Orbits with the floaties? I do. I didn't think it was very good. I did like Crystal Pepsi, though. Memno, have I seen Star Trek Lower Decks? Is that the animated one? Heavy Metal, when you said magic wand, I actually was thinking like genuine magic wand. Well, I did not get what you were referencing at first. Yeah, Dave the Diver is definitely a fun game, man. The whole like restaurant aspect, the diving around, catching all the fish and everything. Did you get in on the Godzilla stuff too? Where you can apparently like, I guess maybe, I don't know, do you fight Godzilla? I didn't try it. I had already beaten Dave the Diver, but I found it to be like a really immersive experience that pulled me in. It's got a lot of flavor. Dust and Wizards does acknowledge the secondary market now. They absolutely do. At a certain point, I don't know if their lawyers gave them the okay or whatever, but they absolutely acknowledge the secondary market, and they actually cite it as a reason why reprint sets have to be more expensive. They're not willing to print cards that are worth a higher value on the secondary market in a lower price set. So the whole days of them going, we're not looking. Now they're like this, we are looking. Wow. So that's it. It's fucking shameless, bro. It's shameless. Jess, no, I've never heard of those drinks. Olivia, you think a Star Wars universe beyond will sell more than Lord of the Rings? I doubt it. Magic the Gathering is swords and sorcery. Lord of the Rings is swords and sorcery. And Star Wars has shit in its fans' mouth over and over and over. Check it out. Lando fucks robots now. What? Like, it's horseshit. Check it out. You can just smash a spaceship into somebody and blow everything up. And it's like, what? Why haven't they been doing this all along? Star Wars has been kicked in the dick over and over and over and over and over. The Force is made up of ladies. The power of many. Like, for real, bro? You think that's gonna fucking sell like hotcakes? Smoke some more crack, son. Smoke some more of that crack, boy. Dustin, you haven't been keeping up? Who can? Who can keep up with everything Wizards is doing and saying? For real. For real. Baron, I never tried Pepsi Blue, but I agree with you that Orbits was not a good tasting drink. Wow. Heavy Metal, your car is a full-on write-off. That's brutal, dude. Dan, never heard of Green Dog, bro. But I did. I played the old Tony Hawk Pro Skater, like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. I really like that one. DJ Longhair, yeah, you get it, buddy. Disney hosed Star Wars so bad. So bad. I'm glad that I wasn't a big Star Wars fan because it would have really, really fucking tweaked my ball bag. It would have really tweaked my ball bag. Like, the biggest tweak to my ball bag that I've had with, like, new era creations is the Wheel of Time. Holy fucking shit is the new Wheel of Time show. absolute dog shit, insano fucking garbage. And I knew it was going to be right away when they were like, Egwene, you're going to be thrown into the river as a test of bravery. And I'm like, what? And then she came back and the entire inn applauded her. And then her little twink boyfriend, who is the Dragon Reborn and the main fucking character of the whole thing, is just kind of there. And then she goes and berates her fucking father for being a man. Like, the show hates dudes so hard that Carly straight up asked me 10 minutes in, because she knew how hyped I was. She's like, you went through all the books again before we watched this. You're super excited about the show. I'm like, yup. 10 minutes into the show, she turns to me and goes, why does the show hate men? And all I could say is, I don't know. Like, you already have a world where women are the most powerful force. They're completely in control. Like, the Aes Sedai are the most powerful force in the world. They make royalty dance to their tune. They rule the world. And one faction of the Aes Sedai, the Red Aja, literally are man-haters. So you already have what you want there. But they want full fucking tilt with it. They're like, Perrin's got to be the sad little bitch boy wife of his tough blacksmith wife, who seems awful. Matt's dad has to be a piece of garbage. And when the Trollocs attack, we're going to show a bunch of old ladies fighting them. And it's like, healthy men couldn't beat these Trollocs. And you're trying to tell me that fucking Nana can? This is hilarious. So that Lan coming out butt naked so that he could be like, check it out, he's naked in service of Moraine. And it's like, what is this? What is this? I couldn't make it past 10 minutes of the second episode before I was like, I can't even watch this shit. The only way I could watch it is to make a series tearing it apart. I just went, well, there's many turnings of the wheel. It plays out differently. So I guess this is the crackheaded version. Nagel, yeah, you played Pro Skater 2? Nice, buddy. You're glad I don't give a fuck and I'm unfiltered? I'm just here to have a good time, bro. Some, could I watch, like, can I watch it to have a laugh at how bad, like, yeah, like, if, like I said, if I was going to do videos making fun of it or talk about it in live streams making fun of it, yes. But watching it seriously, no, because it's so stupid. Like, as soon as Perrin has a wife, I'm like, but what about Fael? And the writers are just like, well, we like, Perrin has like inner turmoil and we felt like we needed to give something to show that. And it's like, so you made his strong wife who's the blacksmith while he's her bitch boy? Like, what? And then even the fucking one power looks like crap, where it's just like, and I was just like, wow, this show really has nothing. This sucks. This sucks. Like, hardcore. I couldn't believe it. It's the most laughable adaptation I've ever seen in my fucking life. I could not believe it. I was just like, but what? Like, if you want to make a change and go, Egwene is a Ta'veren, and she's a very strong one too. So if the show wanted to pretend that she was a possible candidate to be the Dragon Reborn, fine, go for it. Like, it's funny that they felt the need to try and make her like powerful from the get-go when Egwene starts out not as a powerful individual, but she basically, the Aes Sedai try to use her as a puppet, and instead she ends up bending them to her will. A small fucking village girl has the temerity and the fucking power to take over and just go, you meant to use me as a puppet figurehead, but fuck you. I'm going to make you bow down and kiss the ring. I will be in control. I will figure out how to do it. And she put a shit ton of work into that and fucking earned it. But the show robbed her of that by changing everything around, right? So you do you, idiots, you know? Baron, I don't know. I don't know when Magic falls apart. I don't know when Hasbro decides Wizards is gonna, like, the thing is, Wizards is like Hasbro's lifeline right now. So if Wizards collapses, Hasbro's in huge fucking trouble. Lots of people are predicting Wizards won't even make it 5 more years, but I feel like that is unlikely. I think they're gonna last longer than that. Why adapt something if you're not going to adapt it? Oh, for money and to push your agenda. Don't you get it? These people with political agendas, they know if they create their own thing, nobody's going to be interested in it. If they just made a show called Man Hater, The Hatening, Fuck Dudes, Testosterone Sucks, right? Like if they just made a show called that, who's going to watch it? But they're like, wow, everyone likes The Wheel of Time, and like Game of Thrones did really well, so we're adapting a fantasy property. And then they gave it to literally insane people. And then they make this crap because they have their own fucking politics that they desperately need to jam into it. And it's just like, okay. That's why. Because they want to make money. They're creatively bankrupt. They don't have the ability to create something endearing that people will actually want to watch. So they take something and trick you, right? They trick you. Why do you think Loki had to change into a chick halfway through the first season? Because they have to trick you into it. If they just went, check it out, we're doing a show about Loki, but this one's a different female Loki from another fucking dimension, everyone would be like, ha, no thanks, right? Who cares? Don't know her, don't know anything about her, don't give a fuck. So they just go, bait and switch, motherfucker, right? It's like if they made a fucking, hey, check it out, we're making a Superman show. And then like 3 episodes in, they go, it's actually not about Clark Kent. It's about Supergirl, but she's saying that she's Superman. Sorry, what? Yeah, fuck you. Marsha, I'm Superman. It's not about you. Okay, bye. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. That's it. Corner, yeah, the power level? You're not wrong that Magic's power level is out of control. I was playing the beginner decks today, and I had like a third turn 5-4 on the board. And I'm like, this is such a weak deck comparatively, but it's so fast. It's so fast. Heavy Metal Super Chat says, I'm more worried financially than I've been in years. Even so, I will win, and I'll emerge better than I was before. I tend to fail forward even though it's painful. Well, you know what, man? You're gonna be all right, and you're gonna do well because you have tenacity. You persevere. You've been through a bunch of fucking heavy, dark shit, bro. Right? And ultimately, that leaves you scarred. But that scar meat, it's thick, it's tough, and it keeps you going. I've been through a lot of heavy shit. Hell, there's heavy shit going on with my family right now, where there's multiple people who might not be here in a few months, and I ain't happy about it. And it's stressful to me and whatever else. But we move forwards, you know? We do what we can for who we can while we can. And I got you guys as well. I got you guys to come and hang out with me when I'm playing Minecraft. I got you guys to come and hang out with me and talk about Magic or whatever the fuck's going on. I could be like making grilled cheeses and throw them at the wall. And I know people would come and hang out, right? So you're gonna be good, buddy. You're gonna be good. I know right now that fucking life is in disaster mode, but you will persevere. Yeah, it's fun. You know, Millmaster, it's funny that equality has become like you can't strive for equality. Really? Because striving for equality seems pretty good. And it's like, no. Harrison Bergeron, motherfucker. Okay, then. That's what you want, huh? Every graceful ballerina who is beautiful needs to have a mask put on her face so that she doesn't make anybody feel bad that they're not beautiful. We need to put lead weights on her arms and legs so she can't dance gracefully and can just shuffle around like a fucking fat magoo. We have to dumb ourselves down until we're all as stupid as the worthless mouth breathers that are 300 fucking pounds, and you're surprised they even exist, right? Lowest common denominator is what we all need to equal, which is a fucking insane idea. But yeah, it's Harrison Bergeron level shit, bro. Yeah, some Legend of the Seeker did not follow the book. I remember yelling about that while I was watching it. I remember that. Clayton, what? They own Dungeons and Dragons. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Azealous, you think they brought back Bolus in the strangest way possible? He's not fucking wearing a skirt. He doesn't have a fucking pink fucking hair flop and a Van Zeppelin. So, no, I don't think it weirder ways to bring them back. Check it out. It's Nicole Bolas. And Nicole Bolas has adopted Loot. There's definitely... it can get worse. It can get worse. These are awesome. I like these cards. Cthulhu, it got to turn 3 because it's starter deck games, right? Back in the day, a vanilla 3/2 flyer for 3 was good. Yeah, actually, a 3/2 flyer for 3 mana would be really solid back in the day, but not now. Not now. But let's be real. How often does something live up to the books, right? Most of the time it doesn't. Most of the time it doesn't. But it's rare for it to become so divergent like it was with Wheel of Time, where it was just like, holy fucking shit. I've never seen anything that hates men so much in my life. It's hilarious. I was really disappointed. I wasn't even angry, really. I was just super disappointed. I was like, oh man, like, I went through all 12 books. I've been really looking forward to this. Like, I've been hyped about this for a long time. That's why I tried to watch the second episode. I'm like, maybe the second episode will be better. And 10 minutes in, I'm just like, I can't, man. I can't. It's obliterated. It's obliterated my hope, right? It's like I talked to my buddy Double Strike, and he's like, I still watch it. And I'm like, why? And he's like, I like seeing the characters and stuff. And he's like, 95% of it is crap, but, 5% of it is good. And I can't sit through something for that. I can't. I can't. Yeah, fucking what was that? Thunder Spirit? Is that what you're talking about from Legends, Millmaster? Break style. Well, you know what, buddy? You got to look on a longer timeline. At the end of the day, relationships ending sucks, but it gives you the opportunity to have a different life and find something better, right? And you're making it through it. And now you don't got any fucking wife to tell you what to do. You can't tell me what to do. I'm going to fill my belly with butter. I'm going to fill my belly button with butter. Nobody can stop me. Zealous, I've never read A Clockwork Orange. I didn't even know it was a book, but the movie is quite good. So, Acolyte was hilarious. It was hilariously bad. Yep. What's been the most radical adaptation I've enjoyed? I actually can't answer that question. Nothing pops into my head. It would have to be something that I never saw the original of, liked the other thing, and it's probably something I don't even know was an adaptation, Memno Super Chat says 5% being worth watching is an insanely low bar. Agreed. But everybody makes their own decisions. And I like my buddy Double Strike. He can choose what to do with his time. So if it makes him happy, cool. But yeah, for me, I can't, man. I can't. The show was abysmal. So if I'm using it to make entertainment for you guys, that's the only condition I could see actually watching it. What's going on behind my eye? Oh, no, I'm the one getting brain tumors. There's an all-female fight club in production. I have a hard time believing that it'll turn out good, but not because it's all ladies, because current era writing tends to be very empty and meaningless, and they don't even understand what it is they're doing. So it's hard to enjoy it, right? I like good stories. So, like I was saying yesterday, I'm cool with the strong female lead. I don't care if the whole cast is female. Give me a good fucking story. I don't give a shit. I've never watched a show and gone, this needs to be all men or this needs to be all ladies. I never thought about it at all, really. The current era became about that shit, and it became just about that shit with no underlying meaning. And so it's like you're drawing a steak on a piece of paper and expecting that to be nutritious and filling. It's like there's nothing here. This is a semblance, a simulacrum. It's not the real fucking thing, man. It's not the real thing. The first Joker movie was okay. I'd never watch it again. It was fine. It was fine. I like Joachim Phoenix or whatever. I like him as an actor. The movie was serviceable, but I wasn't blown away by it. There was a lot of hubbub about it, but ultimately it was mostly forgettable. I didn't care. I didn't really care. And the second one is just to cash in, because the first one did well, so they're like, let's go back. Let's go back. I liked Oddity. I really liked Oddity. I saw Oddity 2 nights ago. It was great. The movie I watched last night, I wish that I Vlockies. He gets butt blasted, does he? Okay. All right. The movie I watched last night, Synchronic, don't watch it. Do not watch it. The concept makes it sound cool, where people are ODing on drugs, and the drugs turn out to have some kind of influence on time. So it's like, oh, what a cool concept. And then you watch the movie and you're like, this is awful. This is awful. Me and Carly both agreed it was awful, but we kept watching it to see what they were going to do with it. And it's so fucking stupid. At one point I said, what happens if they take the drug when they're already back in the past? And then somebody does, and it doesn't work the way you would expect or anything. And it's like, how do you know this? The main character is so unlikable. He just goes around like, yeah, I banged all these chicks and I'm a really cool dude. And you're like, you don't seem like a cool dude. You also seem stupid. And he's like, I'm doing tests on physics and stuff. I quoted Einstein. And it's like, the level, the person who wrote this, the tard levels in Synchronic are off the charts. It's so bad. It's so bad. Pirate, I have Alpha Sorcery. I have the Alpha Sorcery starter decks and a booster box of Alpha. Actually, yeah, you know what? Joker does kind of have the same vibes as Taxi Driver, and I never really gave a shit about Taxi Driver either. Heavy Metal, yeah, I wouldn't bother seeing the second Joker. I'm not gonna. Break Stop, you watched Antrum last night? Never heard of it. What was it about? Memno, by the time we decided the movie was terrible, like we were watching it and it felt like not much was happening. And I said to her, I'm waiting for the premise to really kick in. So the premise is you take this drug and then you go back in time for 7 minutes. And the movie is so fucking inconsistent that he takes the fucking drug and then he sits there and it cuts to multiple things, him petting his dog to show time is passing. And then the second time he takes the drug, it only takes 2 minutes. And for the rest of the movie, no matter who's taking it, it only takes 2 minutes to take effect. And it's like, but... So he's sitting here on the couch, and it takes him back in time to when the city he was in, it was a swamp. And then he moves 3 feet in his living room, and it takes him back to the Ice Age. And it's like, what? And everywhere he goes, there's one person there to be a threat to him. Whoever goes back in time, wherever they go, there's always one dude to be a threat to them. They never go back in time and it's just okay. They always go back in time and there's one dude to be a threat. And the one girl gets lost in time because apparently you have to go back to the exact same spot you were in originally at the 7-minute mark. You have to be exactly there to be able to come back. And so the guy goes, I'm going to take this dog back in time with me. And he holds the dog while he's going back in time. But he's not holding the dog when he comes back, so he leaves the dog behind. So your brain goes, he's going to go back in time. He's going to find the daughter that's missing, right, of this other guy. And he's going to hold her and bring her back. But he finds her back in time, and then he makes her take the time drug. And it's like, why? What makes you think this is going to work? Shouldn't this throw her back further in time or something? Why do you think this is going to work? And then the movie goes, it works. And you're like, fuck you, movie. Fuck you. This makes no sense. This makes no sense. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's so dumb. Loco, the new Joker movie was horrible. It's 2 hours of your life you'll never get back. Heavy Metal, you should have home internet within 5 days. Well, I hope you get to be comfortable back in your home after all the craziness soon, bro, because you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. Jeppel, Taxi Driver and King of Comedy. Is that the part with oh, come on, he's a good actor. What's his name? You know it, bro. You know it. Come on. You genuinely like him as an actor too. This is what happens when you age. Your brain just dumps information. And it's like, I can see his fucking face. He's in a bunch of like mob movies. De Niro. Fucking De Niro. He's great. He's great. Remember the movie where the roommates found that camera that takes pictures of the day before? It takes pictures of the next day. So you get to see what happens the next day, a day in advance. I enjoyed that movie mostly. It definitely has some genuine flaws to it, like absolutely. One of the biggest is like, bro, remember when the camera goes off? Remember when the camera goes off, the big flash that it makes? That was directly across from their living room. It's directly across from their fucking living room. Taking pictures of them. It's a huge camera that would, like, they'd be like, hey, no, what's that flashing across the road? Holy shit, the creep across the street's taking pictures of us. You know? It definitely had some big flaws, but I liked it. I liked that movie. I was entertained by it. I thought it was a cool concept. Twilight Zone episode? I wouldn't be surprised if it had the same concept. Pirate Cloverfield? I've heard good and bad things about that. But yeah, that movie was cool. I liked it. I really like movies that fuck around with the concept of time because it's really cool. Synchronic was really dumb. Your pineal gland's got a fucking tumor on it. And then he just gets stuck in the past and you don't care. You don't care. The fucking main character gets stuck in the past and you don't care. He was never likable at all. Like, at all. He's basically like, he's talking to the one girl and he's like, your mom's with your dad because I was banging too many hoes and I threw your mom at him. Okay. Have I seen Primer yet? I haven't. Wait, Cloverfield fucks around with time? Like, not... Like, actual time fuck arounds with. Not like later in the movie they show you what happened earlier in the movie. Right? That's what I'm talking about. Jess, I've never seen Clock Stoppers. I don't think I've heard of it. Because the name doesn't sound familiar. Primer is a crazy time travel movie. I believe it's on my list. I believe Primer is on my list of movies to check out. I do have a long list. Now I've got a page of horror movies, and I totally should have picked one of the ones you guys talked about, because Synchronic is awful. Have I ever watched American Horror Story? No, that name sounds really boring, honestly. The Legacy of Kain is some great time travel storytelling. That's a video game. Ned, you liked the movie with Justin Timberlake where time is a currency? It wasn't amazing, but you loved the concept. See, that is a cool concept, but the movie is not good. Leap, grab my arm at the last second. Oh, you made it. Oh, I turned your arm upside down when you weren't looking. Right? Right? I hate it when movies have a good concept and piss it away. Like Strawberry Mansion, where they have the concept of taxing your dreams. That's amazing. They did like nothing with it. It's like, come on, man. Maggie, Edge of Tomorrow is great sci-fi. You're correct. You're correct. Cloverfield is 3 movies? So it's mini movies? Mossad, watch I See You. It's a trippy thriller movie. Give me some more details. Give me some more details, bro. What about Hot Tub Time Machine? I enjoyed both of those. It must be some kind of... I love that. I love in the movie. Must be some kind of hot tub time machine. Like, looks right at the camera. It's like, he said it. He said the name. The movie that says its name the most is What About Bob? Where they just keep going, what about Bob? What about Bob? But the thing is, for most of the movie, I agree with the fucking therapist guy. I agree with Dustin Hoffman. No, it's not Dustin Hoffman, is it? Who is it? No, it's Richard Dreyfuss. I agree with Richard Dreyfuss through most of that movie. Bob needs to fuck off. He's violating a lot of shit, right? Loco, your kid watched Edge of Tomorrow so many times you ended up hating it. Edge of Tomorrow is great. It's great. One that was mentioned on the Time Movie stream involves a character who's their own grandparent and grandchild. Oh, shit. Predestination? I've got that on my shelf, bro. Mamno Super Chat says, Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency is good, and in my opinion, very well written, but you need to watch the recent version with Elijah Wood. Is that a movie? Is that a movie? I mean, you care fucking... If you care enough to Super Chat the title, that makes it seem... more likely that's going to be good. That's what my brain tells me, at least. I should write this down. How do I not have a fucking... How do I not have a notepad right here? How the fuck is that possible? Like, there's so much shit on... Oh, I do. Haha, that's why. It's like there's something written on here. What's it saying? So many movies nailed it for the 90 minutes, then shit away the ending in the last half hour. Yup. Mossad, I've heard of people living in other people's houses without them knowing. There's the movie Parasite. It's a Korean film. If you haven't seen it, it's got some of that going on. It's great. Cloverfield is deep. It covers a large span of time and details with the disrupted timeline or multiverse. Okay. All right. Nick, I wouldn't call What About Bob an incredible movie. It's entertaining. It's entertaining for sure. I enjoyed it. But for most of the movie, I was like, Bob needs to fuck all the way off. But he needs to drop him as a client. As soon as he showed up, like where he was vacationing, I would be like, listen, man, fuck off. I'm not helping you. I don't care what your problems are. Go to hell. Stay away from my family. Like when the family was all like, why are you being like this? Fuck you, idiots. This is my job. This guy is fucking, he's literally ruining my vacation. I have a bunch of people to help, and there needs to be boundaries. Boundaries are helpful. And he ends up having a fucking mental breakdown, and Buddy marries into the family. Fuck Bob, that fucking prick. It pissed me off. Some you hate Matt Damon for doing that. Worst was in The Italian Job. You know what movie this reminds me of? The Italian Job. I haven't seen it. Ma'am, no, it's free and on YouTube. The intro for episode 1 is crazy. All right, sweet. Thanks for letting me know. Bill Murray is awesome. Agreed. I did want to see Bob get blown up. I did. I absolutely did. Yeah, exactly, ma'am. No, exactly. Dude was protecting his kids. Totally. Nick is crazy. OCD got you cackling. Well, fair enough. What About Bob is the comedic remake of Cape Fear. I remember Cape Fear because that dog gets fucking harpooned or whatever. The blood trickling through the door. Shit's wild. When you've been stalked by your client like I have, What About Bob ain't funny. Yeah, Petri, I've had to deal with some real fucking weirdos because of this. So, yeah, there's a certain level where I'm just like, no. People have gotten really fucking weird with me, and I've needed to completely cut them off. Thankfully, I never met them in person, but it was just like, damn, man. Damn. Vlockies, yes, actually. I have seen the movie about the tire that rolls around blowing up people's heads. Jess, I haven't watched Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, but Carly wants me to watch it. So I think at some point, I think we might end up watching it. Coroner, have I watched Black Mirror? I watched a number of episodes of Black Mirror, but it felt very samey. A lot of the episodes were just like techno eyes. It's all like there's a lot of overlap in their dystopian futures that tends to get whatever. The one about the guy who saves up to send the chick to like the America's Got Talent, and instead of her going for her singing, they convince her to become a fucking online hooker kind of thing, and like it destroys Buddy. And he gets up on this, like, he fakes having taken the drugs that they use to make you compliant. And then he stands there with the glass to his fucking neck. Ah! And then he gets co-opted by the system. And it's just like, oh my God. Like, he takes that glass and he holds it to his neck while he's talking about blah, blah, blah in his videos. And then he places it in the box and he goes and looks at his view because he's sold out at the end of the day. You know? And it's just, I found that one to be great. I really enjoyed it. That one was fucked up. Yeah, Loco Carly. Like you're right. When you have like when it comes too close to your real life stuff, like Carly doesn't like movies about people who are schizophrenic and stuff like that because of the crazy neighbor that we had that busted into our fucking house and all the shit that went down because of that, right? So she's like, there's this one movie where Ryan Reynolds is insane, and she did not like it. She did not like it. Miko, have fun with your taekwondo, buddy. Mem, know you've offered to send fan art to YouTubers and streamers, so you've been ripped apart for it by some, and others have been cool about it. Everybody's different. I've heard stories about YouTubers where someone comes up and goes, here, I made you this picture. And they're like, oh, thanks. And then they walk away and just throw it in the fucking trash. Whereas, like, I have a box over there where I keep every single letter that I've ever been given. I carry around the first fan letter I ever got, I carry around in my wallet, you know? So everybody's different. I always wanted to fucking entertain people. So for me, this all is a dream come true. But other people are like, I'm only doing it for the money. I don't care about you, fuck off, right? I kept a bunch of images of fan art that people sent me. I have like a bunch of them, all the files, you know? Nagel, the Atom Project. I think that might be on my list. I'm not sure. Millmaster, I've offered to Mike's Love Slave, but still no luck. I think you left the word B out of there, bro. Did you ever watch The Piano? Of course. If you want to see Harvey Keitel's dick, you got to watch The Piano. You got to watch Bad Lieutenant. I remember that. I remember watching Piano, and I'm like, Harvey Keitel, I really like you as an actor. I'm tired of seeing your dick, bro. I am tired of seeing your dick. Keep Keitel, keep your Harvey in your pants, please. Loco, you missed the bacon streams from the old kitchen? Well, we do them time and again in the new kitchen. Memno, do I still accept fan art? Absolutely. I have a P.O. box. You can send me, like, if you want to send me a physical one, or if it's digital, you can just email it to me. 100%. 100%. People making art because they enjoy what you do, I don't see why people, I do not understand why people would have a problem with that at all, right? There are certain boundaries that I don't want people crossing. Like, there were people who, when I was live streaming, were charting out my course of all the roads and everything and trying to, like, figure out a map of where I was and stuff. And I'm like, you are taking it way too fucking far. And I've had, like, weird fucking sexual stalkers. Some were, like, 15-year-old kids, and some were weird oldos and shit. And it was all just like, nope, goodbye. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Vlockies, nope. I don't watch gross out garbage. I've never seen Two Girls, One Cup because I know what the concept is, and I don't need to be disgusted. Millmaster's right. I lived one girl, one Kool-Aid mug, bro. Yamagoro letters and birthday cards from loved ones are a huge morale boost after they're gone, even before they're gone. I keep all the cards. Carly gives me birthday cards and other cards on different occasions. I keep them all. I usually would just throw away birthday cards and stuff for most people. Just as happy birthday, whatever. I just into the trash. Who cares? Take the money out. Give me that money. Toss the card. But I keep all the cards that Carly makes for me. I have. Is it over here? I have this. Oh, yeah, it's right here. I have this book that Carly had made for me. And it's just like page after page of sweet little things. And like she just inserted random little extras because she wanted to. She used some ridiculous stuff for this, you know? So yeah, like I love this book, man. I love it. I love it. You know, like this kind of stuff gets me emotional. I actually feel myself fucking tearing up looking at it. It makes me very, very emotional, which I am good with. You know, it's nice to feel that way. Hell yeah, Bamno, go for it, buddy. You can find my P.O. Box listed in the description of all my videos, all my live streams. Do it up, man. Do it up. Lies, you have 26 years worth of birthday and anniversary cards from your wife. Nice, buddy. That's awesome. Zealous. It's the way I bellow I'm an old wizard that gets people going. Checked out. Will I be collecting the 5 Cowboy Bebop promos? I would love to have those. And the playmat and everything, man. Cowboy Bebop is great. Corner, you're heading out. All right, brother. Well, thanks for saying that you appreciate me being your entertainment from 9 to 11. Have a good one. Heavy metal. It's good to keep things that you're sentimental for. Donaldo, I'm lucky. You're damn right. You're damn right I'm lucky. Carly's fucking amazing. She's my favorite person in the whole world. I tell her that like pretty much every day. I'm like, hey, did I tell you today you're my favorite person in the whole world? She made me care about being alive. I never cared about taking care of myself before. I never did. I've been in other relationships and I cared about the people I was with, but I've never cared about anybody as much as I care about Carly. And I need to stay alive so I can fucking take care of her, you know? Her disability makes things way more challenging for her. I need to be around to take care of her. I have to. So I have to take care of myself. And I am. I'm tracking my food in my food tracker. I've been getting exercise every fucking day. I'm actually going to see the doctor tomorrow, and we're going to talk about the condition that I was ignoring for a long time. I would just let terrible things that were going on with my health persist and not care about myself. Now I actively take the medication. I follow the doctor's instructions. I've had multiple tests done. I'm going tomorrow to talk about the tests. I literally have a page of questions to ask him, and I've got a notebook that I'm going to keep health notes in going forwards so that I have like all the information and I don't just have to try and remember it. So, what up, Bernie? How you doing, buddy? You fucking stiff and dead. Just play some music. You'll be up and about like nothing. Like nothing. Lies, you absolutely love my intro. Well, you got good taste. Only been watching a week or so, but you're digging it. Don't even play Magic anymore. Well, enjoy, bro. Also, just so you know, I have a ton of channels. I've got the Magic Historian. I got a channel called Hatcher with some Magic stuff, but a bunch of other random shit on it, including some pretty funny videos. I've got Fantasy Geographic, a Magic lore channel, and I've got Hatcher Streams, which is my live stream channel where I both do live streams and put all the live streams I do on other channels there. So any live streams that you've missed can be watched there too. Petri, your 9-year-old son is now chanting, "I'm an old wizard, my bones hurt." A bunch of people's kids, like, quote my intro, and at least one of them has played me as their D&D character. Like an old wizard. Like, literally an old wizard who says, "My bones hurt." And it's like, yeah! Vlakies, nope. I've never tried the carnivore diet. We did try, what's it called? What is the name of it? Paleo. We tried the paleo. Bernie, did you miss a Carly appearance? Bro, me and Carly have started to do movie reviews. On Hatcher, there's an hour and a half long video of me and Carly reviewing horror movies. And we're literally going to be doing a Splinter channel that's just like about movie reviews, me and her. So check it out, bro. Check it out. The movie review is over on the Hatcher channel. That's the plan, Nagel. I want to stay healthy. I've got a lot going on in my life that I'm happy about. I get to do something that feels genuinely meaningful to me. Doing all this is meaningful to me. The videos are one thing. Live streams are next level. I love live streams so much that sometimes I do multiple in a day. It's fucking awesome. It's awesome. So I plan on sticking around for as long as possible and making healthy choices, but not too healthy. Like, I'm not going to sacrifice all my enjoyment of things, right? First rule, Fantasy Geographic is top tier. Hell yeah, buddy. Thanks for saying so. What up, Luke? Lies. Nope. I'm from Canada, bro. So I definitely didn't play there. Juggler. Yeah, Fantasy Geographic is an amazing channel. I had multiple people come up to me at the Command Fest that I was just at, like, not this weekend, but the weekend before, right? I had multiple people come up to me and go, I love your Fantasy Geographic channel. I was not expecting that at all. I didn't even have a sign out saying I was the Magic Historian. I didn't have a sign at all. And multiple people brought up Fantasy Geographic. And I was like, that's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, Bernie, you got insomnia? Well, hold up, buddy. You know what? I'll literally get I'll get the link for you for the movie review video. I'm on the wrong channel. I've got so many, that's why. Okay. Okay, here it is. Shut up! That was me yelling it because it was playing a fucking ad. Okay. There we go. There we go. Memno, no, but I don't rant on Fantasy Geographic. Fantasy Geographic is the lore channel. I expected people to recognize me as the Magic Historian. That's happened every time I've gone to a Magic event. It happens at the fucking game store that I go to in my city, which isn't even a big city, right? St. Catharines doesn't have a ton of people. I've had a bunch of people recognize me. I go to events in Toronto, people recognize me. I went to the Genesis TCG Championship, a bunch of people recognize me there. I am a fucking known quantity. I know that. I know that. What up, Retro? Are the new Foundation historic decks on Arena? I don't know what you're asking, honestly. Loco, yeah, you know what? Stay away from the news for a while. Come and hang out. That's the way to do it. Nugsy, nah, bro. I've got a super addictive personality. If I ever got into the cocaine or the crack, it'd be game over for me. I would be fucking donezo. I have a super addictive personality. Stay away from all that. Stay away from all that. Casino, thanks for saying I'm the man, buddy. Appreciate it. Jess, you think you're having computer problems? You're hoping that it's not going to be a problem because it's all you have? I've been there. I've been there. I remember being so poor and my computer was dying and it was overheating so much. The only way that I could keep it working was to keep the back door of the apartment open, have both sides off the computer, and constantly having cold air from outside blowing through it. It was more than touch and go. Memno, you live next to a crack dealer? That's no good, man. I watched the guy in charge of one of the buildings I live in make crack once. That was awful. Would I ever consider opening Pokemon packs on a live stream? I already have. Blockies already have. That happened on the Mega Mystery Plinko stream, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I've done it a few different times. It might be right here, actually. Yeah. See? Here's some Pokemon cards. Yeah, YouTube's been acting a little bit weird, so it might just be YouTube. Logo, it might not be that good to be that focused on it, bro. Making graphs and trying to chart the path and everything. You might want to ease up on that. That doesn't seem like it's the best for you mentally, bro. Selling complete decks on Arena. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, they've already sold decks on Arena before, right? And it's like the price of it scales on how many different cards you already have from it, but those decks are a fucking ripoff. They're a ripoff. What are the next packs I want to open on a live stream? I've got a couple of things tucked away. I've got actually a couple of collector boosters and stuff here. I got some random collector boosters. I've got some Fallen Empires boosters and other stuff. I got a whole range of different things. Some secret layers when it comes to Magic. Eros, I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! Other than the card quality is abysmal. Abysmal. The cards get damaged very easily. Kay, you came in just in time for the burp. Well, you're welcome, buddy. Nugsy, no, the arena decks are next level ripoff. What if I told you that you could build a physical deck? You could buy a physical deck, buy the singles, for cheaper than it would cost to buy the deck on arena. That's the level of ripoff we're talking about. It's crazy. Do I think collector boosters sealed will hold long-term value more than most? I don't think anything Magic will hold long-term value. Wizards of the Coast is fucking driving the game into the ground and snatching every dollar they can. So as far as I'm concerned, there's no place in Magic that's safe. I don't consider Magic to be a safe investment in any way. It doesn't matter what you're buying. Sealed, reserved list, I don't feel like any of it is a wise use, right? So that is very gambly on the level of thinking that crypto is a safe investment. Like, that's it. That's what it feels like current Magic is. And I don't see that changing anytime soon. I see them actually amping it up. Speaking of amping it up, Juppel coming in with the double 69 stand saying, stay on that healthy all bacon diet for true immortality. Funny tip number. Hell yeah, buddy. Thanks for the funny tip, Juppel. Yeah. Taking the board in style and moving yourself one step closer. You've already got 2 wins. You've already got 2 Lord of the Board wins out of the 5 you need to get on the roll of Mega Glory. So, unless somebody knocks you off the board, this is going to be win number 3 for you, big boy. Unless somebody's got a fatter dong to swing around tonight, it's going to be all you. It's funny that you bring up the bacon stuff because I've literally been considering altering my diet and not having bacon every day. And this app is like it. The app that I use to rate my food, which by the way is a great app. If you want to get it yourself, it's free. I really like it. It's called My Net Diary, and it keeps track of like your different meals. I've had less to eat today than other days, but it keeps track of your meals. You can like keep track of your fucking like your water and your steps, like 14,500 for me today. And it was telling me that I'm getting too much fat like saturated fat. And it's like bacon is your biggest one. And that's why it like rates the foods that you have on a grade, and it gives this a grade D. So I was thinking about, I'm not going to cut bacon out because I love bacon, but I was thinking about not having bacon every day. I wanted to get Red River cereal, but you can't find it anymore. You can't find it anymore in any of the grocery stores around here. Bernie, I don't know exactly when Wizards is going to take another run at the reserve list. Magic 30 was not handled well, and so they've had to pull back and wait, right? So I can't say when that's going to happen. Shane, I don't know what movie says the man ate bacon at every meal. I don't know. Heavy metal, your dong is round, but it's also empathetic. What are you writing lines for your dating profile? '90 says phone tells perp to quit bacon, phone goes in garbage. I ain't getting rid of bacon. It's just making me rethink, like, maybe instead of having 3 strips of bacon and an egg, I have a few eggs scrambled up into an omelet, and then I cut up a strip of bacon into it. You know what I mean? That kind of a thing. Bacon's not going anywhere. I like bacon, but if I can be healthier and happier and still have bacon, you know what I mean? Some doctors say it's saturated fat isn't so much of a problem if you eat less carbs. There's all kinds of conflicting information out there, right? And like ultimately, I've got to be real as well. I think that the bacon doesn't 100% agree with the fucking medical shit that I got going on. Sometimes after I have breakfast, I don't feel that great. And I don't have the same problem after lunch or dinner a lot of the time. So I'm trying to pay more attention to how my body reacts to things. And I think the truth might be that I'm not, like, as much as I love eating bacon, afterwards it might be causing a bit of a problem for me. You know? It's like I stopped getting the Chinese food that I was getting at this one particular restaurant because every time I thought it was because of the pop that I was having with it. I would have the Chinese food and I would have barks and then I'd be like, right? But I stopped having barks and I still had the Chinese food and still had that reaction. So eat oatmeal? I don't think I can, man. I don't think I can. Oatmeal's pretty boring. I've had the Quaker oat stuff and I never really liked it, you know? I really want Red River cereal. Like to the point where when Carly's like, it's not at any of the grocery stores around here. I'm like, maybe I can get it online or maybe somebody can send me some from somewhere they are. I fucking want Red River cereal. May have a food sensitivity. I think it might have to do with particular fried things, honestly, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, Nugsy, exactly. Everybody's body is different, right? Some people can be like, check it out, I drink a ton of wine and fucking smoke cigars and eat tons of red meat and I'm fine and I'm like 90 years old. My dad fucking chain smoked. He's fine. He ate whatever he wanted, chain smoked. Bologna for breakfast, bacon for breakfast, whatever. But if it's going to make me feel shitty afterwards, that's the stuff I need to pay attention to, right? Rule says bacon is like the One Ring. Ultimately, it serves only one master. They're trying to engineer seaweed to be bacon-like? Weird. Nicholas, I don't know if there was MSG in it. I didn't get an ingredient list. Juggling, what is Red River cereal? It's basically a box of seeds. If you look at it, look it up. Look it up. Have you heard of old dudes that pour milk on their toast? No. Oh, Shane, I've seen City Slickers. I've seen that. Does salt and sugar do the same? Too much salt or too much sugar is definitely bad for you. Jess, do more experiments? I will. Heavy metal, it's not a gallbladder issue. It's like a throat and whatever issue. My doctor is helping me with it, and I'm going to be talking to him tomorrow about it. So it's all good. They literally fucking gave me a scope, looked down there, and he's got the information. So I'm going to talk to him if I need to eat less food, if I need to eat more frequent, smaller meals, what kind of exercises I need to avoid, what kind of foods, that kind of stuff. So I've got a list of questions for him, and I'm going to take my phone with me, and I'm going to have it record like the conversation, because the fucking voice recorder on this phone does an auto transcript. So I used that when I came out of the scope because I was still loopy from the meds. And the chick told me She told me some of the stuff, and she said I might want to eat smaller meals like more often or something like that. So, but she wasn't the doctor. So I'm going to talk to my doctor with all the information. Retro, you think I look good? Great hair. There's a magical glow about me. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. That's nice of you to say. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, the scope doc, like they gave me a pill to reduce my fucking stomach acid so we could sort out the ulcers that I had. And now we need to figure out, well, I mean, they figured it out. I need to have it explained to me, right? I was bad for if I had a problem, give me some medication, problem's fixed. Don't look into the root of it. Problem comes back, you know? Cream of wheat. Yeah, cream of wheat's all right. Maybe I could go with cream of wheat, honestly. Rule, do I do anything like bike? I don't bike, but I have been making sure to get 10,000 steps a day bare minimum. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday. Yesterday I got 18,000 steps. I wandered around listening to Elric of Melnibone audiobooks and went for a super long walk exploring different parts of the city. And I found some nature paths I had never been down. So I'm trying to hit like enough steps each day. So on Sunday I got 14,500. Yesterday I got 18,700. Today I got 12,000. So when I'm in Toronto, when I go to Toronto in a few weeks, I'm going to try and get it up like my step count, not my dick. And every day I've been getting at least 10K steps pretty much. And sometimes I get them done early in the day, which for me is 3 o'clock in the afternoon because I get up at like 1, right? But yeah, I've definitely been moving around a lot. Turn on the recorder while loopy. I've got like Carly recorded me. I think she might have recorded it on her phone. But like, bro, when I was high on the fucking stuff they used to knock you out, pretty much everybody cries. Nobody's ever been a cackling fiend. I was laughing my ass off afterwards to the point where they were like, who's laughing? They remembered me the next time I came back. The one nurse was like, wait, you're that guy they told me about. The one who was laughing. They loved it. Because I was laughing my ass off. I'm, this shit's fucking hella good. I'm fucking good. I'm high as fuck. Like, they got a kick out of it. Donaldo, I don't really take Advil or any pain pills. I know they're not good for your stomach. Kikoshi, yep, that's exactly correct. Proton pump inhibitors. Correct. DJ Longhair, you dropped me the ultimate cereal in the DM, but that haha seems to me like you're lying. It seems like you're lying. But I'll admit it. I'm curious. I'll look. Great name for a cereal. Poop like a champion ultra high fiber cereal. I have Metamucil. I literally have Metamucil now to get fiber in my diet. So thanks for the heads up, buddy. That's a hilarious name. Loco, you had the best health and weight when you ate 5 meals a day. Breakfast and a 300-calorie snack. Yeah, I don't eat like gigantic amounts of food in any one sitting. Heavy Metal, you put grape nuts in your protein shakes? I've been considering protein shakes. Casual, you might have to get this secret layer. It's good, buddy. It's good. It's got a good vibe. I like it. Eating 4 to 5 smaller meals versus 3 bigger ones, easier to digest and process. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. Kay, you gave your doctor a big high pep talk like a pregame when you got your wisdom tooth out. That's fun. Retro, man, on the shoe aspect, I've had feet problems a bunch of times. So I actually have gotten pretty good at knowing when I need to replace my shoes now. I don't have to look at them to feel the wear. My one knee will tell me. As soon as my one knee starts fucking acting gonky, I'm like, I need new shoes. I figured it out. I figured it out. At one point, I had orthopedic shoes for a foot problem. I can't remember what the hell it was called. What was it called? But it went away. It went away. It's because I had like ruined shoes and I wore them way too long and it caused problems. So I had to get some inserts for my shoes, and they said that I would need them forever, but I didn't believe them, and they were wrong. I used them for a while and I've never needed them since, and my feet have been fine. But if my shoes get too worn down, then it starts to fuck up my gait, and at that point then I know, okay, I need to get new shoes. Yeah, heavy metal, that's what Metamucil is. It's literally psyllium fiber mixed into like some orange Kool-Aid aspect stuff. Super heavy foot syndrome? No. No. Gout? No, that's from eating too much meat and stuff. I can't remember what it's called, but it was like a pain in the middle of my foot. Did it start with a C? Did it start with a D? What the hell was it? Logo, it sounds like your breakfast is close to mine. My breakfast is 3 strips of bacon and an egg, which I thought was a huge meal. And then I found it's only 380 calories. And I was like, oh, okay. It's not that much. Juppel, no, I don't feel the weather in my bones, thankfully. Adam Garcia says, these youngins don't know how to appreciate a good shoe or the impact they have on old bones. Bro, you ain't wrong, man. You ain't wrong. Thanks for the super chat, by the way, and you ain't wrong. I make sure to have fucking shoes that are like, as soon as my fucking foot or my knee starts acting up, I'm like, it's new shoe time. It's new shoe time. That's it, Tony. Tony, that's it. You nailed it. Plantar fasciitis. That's what I had. That's what I had. I don't know if it was from running on concrete or it was from like trying to fucking keep my sailor's legs on the Toronto subway, but one of those things did it. So I don't like I had that like 15 years ago. 15 years ago. And like, yeah, you step on anything, you just get a stabbing pain in the middle of your foot. I used the inserts that they gave me, and then when those shoes were no good and the inserts were done or whatever, like I put those inserts into the next pair of shoes that I got. But once the inserts like fell apart, I just threw them away and was like, I'll go back if the problem resurfaces. I know how to solve it. And it never came back. The problem never came back. So it's been at least 10 years. And, you know, I ain't worried about it. Nagel, I can't skip a meal like that. I will feel unwell. I'll get angry and unhappy, and it's not a good vibe. Casual, you started wearing Asics about 10 years ago? Never heard of them. Never heard of them. I can get any pair of shoes at all that I want. As long as I can go down to the shoe store and get any new pair of shoes, and I'm fine. Once they wear down to a certain point, my knee starts, my kneecap feels weird while I'm walking, and then I go, oh shit, time for new shoes. And I head down to the shoe store and buy new shoes. Which is great. It's nice to be able to do that, honestly. Okay, he says, my bones hurt. Today I learned you were being honest on that one. I've literally, my bones have hurt multiple times throughout my life. I said that phrase once when, like, I don't drink alcohol because I don't really like being drunk. It's not fun for me. But, like, I don't know, 6-7 years ago, I was like, we're going to drink. We're going to party tonight, Carly. And I had 2 drinks. And then I laid in bed and went, my bones hurt. Because they did. They did. I've got this weird thing where my bones hurt. It started happening to me when I was 17. Loco, Crocs. They don't feel good. Heavy metal, you got a bad heel spur? That's rough, bro. That's rough. Retro, exactly. You listen to what your body's telling you and life is a lot better. Like a lot better. Ma'am, know your bone hurts in a good way. Shane, Asics shoes feel like they were custom made for your feet. Well, that's a good feeling. Heavy metal, you get shoes for flat-footed people and inserts for your work boots. Fair enough. You might want to go and see. I saw a specialist. I don't remember what the hell they're called. Orthopods? Something like that? Orthopedics? Yeah, see a doctor that specializes in orthopedics and have them evaluate your gait and everything else. And then you can get the real deal that should help you. It's funny how these streams go all over the place, right? On one hand, I'm yelling at you, fuck you, idiots. And on the other hand, I'm like, make sure you take care of your feet. Here's what you can do. I lucked out with my most recent set of shoes because they ended up looking brand new for forever. Forever. That's right, Garcia, Gait. That's how it's spelled. Gait. Heavy metal, you put in a request for an orthopedic doctor. Okay, all right. Jubble. You know there's a bunch of people who think the intro "My Bones Hurt" is actually saying "My Balls Hurt." Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Jess, ignoring problems until when... That's something that dudes are really bad for. We are really bad for ignoring problems with our health and just being like, finger crossed, hope it goes away. And I used to do that so much. And now I try to pay attention to what's going on with myself and take corrective measures. So I'm very much trying tomorrow to get all the information from my doctor. I really like my doctor. He's a good dude. It feels like he cares. And he really likes me because I'm funny and I make him laugh. And because he knows that I'm trying to take care of myself and I respect what he does as a job. Like I told him that. I was like, man, it must be really fucking difficult for you. When you spend this time, you care about people, you want to help them, but you can't care too much because you watch them fall apart and then they don't listen to the advice that you're giving, even though you come to them. You've got a really difficult job. It's got to be hard to handle all that. And he was just like, how the fuck do you understand all that? You know what I mean? He was just like, how did you figure all that out from our conversations? And I'm just like, it's got to be how it is, bro. So he really likes me. He's like, I want to help you. I like you. You put in the effort. I like you as a person. Because I told him, he got a little teary-eyed when I said that shit about how hard it is for him to do his job and how I appreciate him. I'm like, thank you for helping me to take care of myself, bro. I genuinely appreciate it. Donaldo, you've got chest pain? Go talk to somebody about it, bro. Go talk to somebody about it. It matters. You matter. Your life matters, bro. Take care of yourself. You can't come and hang out in my streams if you're fucking dead. So that's all you need to know, guys. I'm telling you motherfuckers, all you right now, you're required to take care of your health. You are my stream denizens. You are my magical brothers. You are my fucking friends. I genuinely give a shit about you guys, okay? For real, okay? When I haven't seen people in a while, I get worried. I'm like, I hope they're not dead. I hope there's not a fucking problem with them, right? So you are required to take care of yourself. I demand it. As your king, as your emperor, as your ruler, and as your friend, I demand it. I demand it. Take care of yourselves. And I'm not saying it like Jerry Springer. I'm saying it for real. For real, though. For real. I know a bunch of streamers or whatever don't give a fuck about their audiences. Some of them are like, I don't want you to identify with me. I'm better than you, which is fucking wild. As far as I'm concerned, this is a gathering of friends where I get to be myself, crack jokes, we talk about whatever. I just Minecraft streamed earlier. I didn't have to worry oh my God, what if people don't like it? Most people didn't come out to the stream. We had 12 people in there. I had a great time. Doesn't matter. So yeah, take care of yourselves, fuckers. Take care of yourself, you fucking ugly bitches. Because otherwise, you end up face down in the water like this.